The next question to discuss is, what is the difference between spirituality and religion? Generally, people equate the two, spirituality and religion. Yes, to some degree, religion leads to spirituality. But there are fanatic religion and there is spiritual development religion. In other words, if we just follow the norms of religion without going beyond religious rituals to understand our nature, to understand our origin, to understand God, to learn how to live with God, then that religion remains a mundane religion. But if we utilize religion to understand ourselves as spiritual beings, parts and parcels of Krishna or God, and learn how to serve God through our religious practices, then that religion becomes spirituality. So we must understand the difference between religion and spirituality. Just following the norms of religion, performing rituals of religion, just going to church Sunday to Sunday, these things will not allow you to develop spiritually. Because spiritual development means understanding the spiritual being of yourself, understanding your spiritual identity, understanding God's identity, and then understanding the link that exists between the spirit soul and God, and understanding the service or the duties of the soul and the relationship between the soul and God. This is what spirituality means. Spirituality means understanding your spiritual identity, understanding God's identity, understanding the relationship, eternal relationship between God and the soul, and then understanding the service that a soul has rendered to God eternally. This is spirituality. Religion simply means having some faith in some religion and just becoming a nominal religious person without any deeper investigation of the self, without any deeper understanding why you are religious, without any deeper understanding why you go to church. People go to a church, people go to a temple, people go to a mosque just because their parents are going, just because their friends are going, just because they are born into it, just because majority of people are going there, they also go. But what is the purpose of going to the church? What is the purpose of going to the mosque? What is the purpose of going to the temple? This has eluded many people. They are not able to understand this. They just see it as a ritual. Because others are doing, they are also doing. This is ordinary religion. This is mundane religion. Spirituality goes beyond that. Spirituality goes to the understanding that I'm a spiritual being, I am eternal, I don't belong to this world, I am not this body, I'm a spiritual being, I'm connected to God, I have an eternal nature, my happiness is not in this world, my happiness is with God, my happiness is spiritual activities. This is spirituality. So if you want to actually experience spirituality, then you have to find out a spiritual organization that teaches you these principles, that teaches you these techniques, that offers you the opportunity to learn more about the self, learn more about God, and learn about the relationship that exists between God and the self, and how to actually engage in the service of God so that you can fall back into your natural habitat. So mundane religion simply deals with rituals and ceremonies that do not go beyond the physical body and the mind, but spirituality goes beyond religion to understand the nature of the soul, to understand the nature of God, to understand the relationship that exists between God and the soul, and then to link the soul back to God. That is spirituality. Hare Krishna.